Welcome to the Poor Man's Training Camp. Training is getting spicy now, things are ramping up, and the next 3 days are gonna be absolutely savage. And we started by jumping on the bike that goes nowhere. You can see the session on the screen, it was Sweet Spot. I said in episode 1 of this series I was trying to build up to 3 by 20 minutes a Sweet Spot. I decided to do something stupid and just whack out the full 60 minutes in a oneer, and this hurt my soul. Now the good thing about this session is I did complete it. I think I was a little bit under the power, maybe I averaged 293 watts for the hour, but for me it's the mental battle. There's something my dad's always said to me is a lot of it is what is between the ears, and when it gets tough and the going gets tough in a race and someone attacks, and you've got to be willing to suffer a little bit and go with it. And these prolonged efforts, like 60 minutes of just staring at a clock, spinning on the bike, they suck. They suck your soul, they hurt your legs, they hurt your lungs. But once you accomplish it and finish it, you just feel super strong. I'd done one tempo with surges for an hour. It was absolutely mega. And they make you feel like an absolute champion. So super happy to, on tired legs, get this session done. But once we got it done, it was a ride to work and the legs were feeling spicy. Honestly, getting back on the bike to ride to work was not easy this morning after that session. I'm putting it out there, that was mentally the toughest session of my life. 1 hour of just looking at the watts, looking at the time. It was savage. But a day at work, and then we're gonna hit up the gym, building some power, strength, and I do actually train a little bit of upper body as well. People will be pleased to know, but I rarely film it because it looks pathetic. My lower body is way stronger. So hitting lower body, obviously for cycling, upper body, just to be strong for life and strong for off-road mountain biking. Big training day complete, and I am starting to feel the effects of this 2-week training camp, but I don't like to go on about it. The rocket's standing just there, and as you know, I am not growing a baby, so nothing.
And you didn't have a vaccine in your arm today either.
Oh, she had the whooping cough. Is that what it's called? Whooping cough.
Whooping.
Huh?
I think it's whooping. I'm not sure.
Whooping.
Whooping cough.
Whooping cough. I am feeling it though. Like, I think it's a mixture of just like the training now, the wife absolutely cracking the whip, but we've got a little morale booster. Vela Forte have sent some goods. We've got some of the, is it in shop? Chews, bars, these Forza ones, absolutely banging. And
my favourite's in there.
Avanti. Your favourites are not in there, because when they said, what bars do you want this time, I didn't get the ones Sarah likes. Because she's digging into them. And now, I don't really know what the rules are on stuff, but the rocket is in marketing. She's told me every time I get something.
Hashtag ads, hashtag
yeah,
gifted.
I have to say all that. But in all honesty, what annoys me even more than having to say that is when someone that's not gifted puts like, thanks so-and-so for sending, you've just paid for it, or you've got a 10% discount code. They should be shot, not me. I've worked hard on this YouTube channel. Ran over. They did send me that.
That box was still gifted though.
Yes, thank you Vela Forte.
But he is also a paying customer.
I do buy their stuff because it pains me to say it's actually banging, the best I've had. So, and the wife eats it now as well, so.
Not the gel bars, I
not the gels or the chews. She eats the oat bars, so I didn't get any of them.
Orange and cacao.
Yeah. Plug. The rocket's plugging. Vela Forte. No. Look, we're going to whip up this now.
That's not sponsored. I wish that was.
Yeah. Hello Fresh, hit us up.
No. You can go make dinner
but
now.
I'm going to make dinner. And I'm going to try not to eat one of those bars. That's my biggest pet hate.
Not eat my
mini eggs. My biggest pet hate with them bars are these ones here. These bars you could literally just eat as a snack on the sofa. And I try and save them for cycling, but it's not easy. You know, Rocket? Right. Dinner is served. I will insert a picture and then we're back on the bike tomorrow. Friday morning and we are getting it done, and I forget what day it is now. I think it's day 12 of the poor man's training camp, and I'm not gonna lie to you, my legs have just got used to the fatigue now. They got used to being tired, so I'm just cruising along zone 2 today. I will tell you what the worst bit of this training camp has been though. Riding on wet, miserable roads every day. It gets to you. Like, I've obviously mixed it up with Zwift, but it's just so hard. You're just getting wet, your bike's getting wet, you got to clean it, and it's all adds a lot of stress to the overall training, and it's killing me. I'm fed up, I get wet feet, but I'm mixing it up today. I'm out on the TCX, aka the new gravel bike. I just thought I'd try and spice it up a bit. You'll notice that I do a lot of my zone 2 training on my mountain bike, and now let me tell you, the mountain bike is the elite option for zone 2 training. I mean, you've got to keep it flat because you'll run out of gears on the downhills, but just for me, that position's just so more comfortable for long rides, whereas when you're on drop bars you're hunched over a bit more. Oh, look at that, it's bloody grim. Yeah, on drop bars you're like hunched over a bit, it's not as comfortable, but we're getting it done. I'm going to try and get 2 to 3 hours today, zone 2, and then we've survived to another weekend. Oh god, bloody water. Session complete, then it was a day at work before getting back for session 2 of the day, hitting the gym. I'm going to play my whole gym session here because someone asked a little bit more information on what I'm doing in the gym. First of all, I was hitting heavy back squats. At the moment, a lot of my gym training at the moment is the same. I keep like a 4-week block, then a deload, then mix it up. I'm aiming for 6 reps in this session. I've been back squatting twice a week, and I'm just trying to go heavy each week, progressively overloading. So I start with a compound lift, I then go into a single leg movement. This week I've done Bulgarian split squats, lunges, split squats as well. I'm doing lunges today. The single leg work is purely because on the bike we're doing so much single leg stuff, so just making sure both legs are super strong. After the lunges I then jump into some RDLs, so loading up the hamstrings, the posterior chain, really good for when trying to climb seated, stuff like that. And the reason why I'm hitting hamstrings is because the quad dominant movement would have been in the squats, keeping that to 6 reps as well in the strength zone, and then I jump into a bit of upper body. The way my upper body works is I tend to just do one push movement, which is the ring dips you can see here. Love ring dips because you're hitting tricep, chest, and they're just really good for like on the bike. And then one pull movement. The pull movement, I'm doing face pulls today, working on the upper back, but it could be bent over rows, single arm rows, and I'm just trying to get a little bit of upper body work in as well. And I just want to add on the gym stuff, for me, although I'm trying to be a good cyclist, become a better cyclist, it's about longevity in life. And the 2 main markers of like longevity from a lot of podcasts I've listened to are VO2 max and strength. So as you get older, atrophy in your muscles, I'm trying to keep as much muscle mass as I can so that when I have a kid, etc., I can pick them up, throw them about, and then when I'm super old, if you fall, you don't trip, you can break your fall, etc. So it's not just about trying to be good at cycling, I'm also trying to be strong for life, because that is super important as you age. But back to the video. Training complete for a Friday, but man does not get to rest, because where are we, Rocket? Bloody
This was actually
B&Q.
your idea to do it tonight, not tomorrow.
Oh yeah, I just wanted to get it done. I threw a hissy fit the other day about having to come here, so you know, there's no rest for this guy. No wonder why he's always hanging out. No wonder why he can't win a bike race. He can't get 2 weeks off to do a training camp. Right, B&Q. I'm promised once we do B&Q and get some paint that I'll be allowed to get something from the bakery section in Lidl over the road. So, winner. If they've got anything, it is nearly 6 o'clock at night. It's probably empty. She's on a bloody mission. Where's she going? Give me a break. Help me, lads. I need a break. My legs can't take it. She's relentless. B&Q survived. Happy, Rocket? Got your paint? Or samples? Little bakery pulled through. Chocolate brownie. Chocolate donut. Get in. You cannot go wrong with a little bakery, can you, Rocket?
No, Giorgio, you cannot.
Like that donut, like 40p. That is a bargain. But endurance is going to kick off tomorrow. So we're going to eat, bed, and then ride again. That's all it is these days. Rocket's not amused. She's not happy.
Why?
Why? Because you said the other day kicked off. Just ride your bike all the time.
You didn't say that.
You did. When we were arguing about going to B&Q. Right, catch you tomorrow. It is day 13 on the poor man's training camp. This guy right here is about to do something he is going to likely regret. After battling the elements for the last 12 days and not wanting to clean his bike ever again, he is taking on his Saturday endurance ride on the indoor trainer. Pray for me. That is 4 hours down at 221 watts and I'm an absolutely cracked unit. But I want to try and finish this route, the Uber Pretzel or whatever it is, and I'm like probably only 30 to 45 minutes away from getting it done. But I don't know if I've got it in me. I am absolute Shell City. It is so much harder on the turbo. But let's see if we can, I might have to ease off the watts. 220 is just not maintainable. 200's probably not maintainable. Guys, what can I say? That was emotional. I was meant to do 5 hours today. 4 hours 33 is all we had. The last 3 days of training have been absolutely savage. Like the build up over the 10 days before that into these 3 days. We've got one more day to go. Your man's feeling like a shell. But the Rocket has, look at that stack of pancakes. The Rocket has whipped up pancakes. We've got coffee, pancakes. This was getting me through it. And also the only reason I carried on finishing that route is because the Rocket said she was cleaning the house. I knew if I got off I'd have to help. But what have we got, Rocket? She can't be on camera because she's still in her pyjamas. It is 11:10. What's the pancake situ?
Banana oat protein.
Banana oat protein, covered in all this stuff. Let's get it. We might be going car shopping this afternoon. All I want to do is lie down in a ball. Peace out. Today, ladies and gentlemen, has been a write-off. I have been as good as a chocolate teapot. When I say what I've done is sat on the sofa, I had a nap. I've been useless in our Rocket, so I've got some making up to do. Yeah, I cleaned the mirror for the Rocket. What a trooper I am. But the last 3 days, absolutely savage. Proper tough training. Like, I'm on the ropes, especially with the wife cracking the whip as well. But I agreed to come out on a walk.
I asked you to do one thing.
You made me clean the mirror, love.
That's one job.
But I said I'd come out on a quick walk with her. What's the time? 5:30. So I'm probably going to wrap this video up here. It's been the last 3 days. We've got one more day of training camp tomorrow, so I'll make a separate video on that. I hope you've enjoyed this one. I'm going to get back on the sofa. Actually, I'm going to stop at the shop on this walk, Rocket, and get a chocolate bar or something. I deserve it. I need it. So we're going to wrap this one up. Hope you've enjoyed the training vlog so far, and I'll catch you in the next one.